My plans when I'm finally getting a break. My plans when I'm competing in video games. People watching them to make sure they lose. Whatever England is doing, me trying to do my work, knowing that. Hawk to our girl already made more money than I'll do my entire life. Me leading my dad's funeral and asking myself to give the eulogy. Toxic parents when you lived with them. Toxic parents after you left the home. Why don't my kids speak with me? Highly paid economists explaining that there are no fiscal contractions. The teenager working behind the counter. 8-year-old me asking what I can buy with my skee-ball tickets. Start your free trial today. Enter your card details. 28-year-old me in the movie theater waiting for Shrek 5 to come on. Me. Visits Japan. Also me wondering if Godzilla was just a normal-sized lizard. What kind of woman always knows where her husband is? A widow. Scam texts, calls. You can't defeat me. Millennials and Gen Z. I know. But he can. Social anxiety. How I feel after watching a YouTube video and successfully changing out the ignition in my Honda Accord when you're liberated from Imperial Japan by the Soviet Union. Me after putting a polar bear and a hippo in the same enclosure. Let them fight. Secret Service. Uvalde Police Department. Being utterly shit at their jobs when it counts. The pagan leader teaching me their rain dance. Me who keeps messing it up and it rains frogs. When your fellow Democrats ask you to withdraw from the presidential race. No, I don't think I will. I'm driving on the highway and my friend who is sitting next to me wants to play some music. I see kerosene in my friend's playlist. Biden hanging out with people in their 70s. How do you do? Fellow kids. Point of view. You decided to let them text first. How sellers think we see the price tag. $2. $1.99. Worrying about your financial future. Waiting for society's inevitable collapse where money will no longer matter. Me calling my boss on his vacation just like he did on mine. What do you mean they missed? Fighting Terminids on higher difficulties. Fighting automatons on higher difficulties. When you replay a game from your childhood and finally realize how good the writing is. My God, I get it. Me carrying bird flu into work after the company issued a return to office policy. When we make first contact with aliens, how much is a gram over there? Las Vegas. Records extreme heat. Me, who went through Pompeii. Pathetic. How boxers and MMA fighters be looking after a 10-year career. When Europeans travel in America and go to pay the restaurant bill without tip. We don't do that here. My face when I see Ash pull out his Pokédex to identify a Pokemon he's already battled countless times in the previous region. Deterioration. Cable. Streaming. Cable. Streaming. Streaming.